Hello and welcome. This is Mousegunner, and we're back with some more of the Escapists 2. And it's the first night in the K.A.P.O.W prison. Oh, I got up a little too quickly there. Oh, roll call is fairly late. This guy just... What the heck is he doing? Alright, well, it doesn't matter. What matters is we find ourselves some books so we can get smart. So... let's try and do that. I do want to check the desks eventually as well. Now I consider my job to be fairly easy, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem to do it. I didn't see... ah, okay, I found them. I was gonna say, I didn't see any bookshelves on my initial tour of the prison, but I wasn't really looking for them, so... okay, it's a little bit far away from a lot of things in the prison, but if we are going to have breakfast soon, that shouldn't be too bad. And once we're done with this, we can go right in and eat some food and get some of our stamina back, so... yeah, at least want to get up to 40 if I can. But I don't want to dilly-dally too much or we'll miss our breakfast time. Okay, that's good. Oh, right here. What was I doing? Grab our tray, sit down, get our stamina back, and then we'll go right back to it. Alright, let's see, while we're eating, what craftable items there are outside the hang glider, which is another possible way of escaping this prison. I would imagine you get high for that. That's a fairly easy recipe, so if I can find a rope, shouldn't be too bad. We also have a job, so I have a means of getting money. I'm just looking through here. We might be able to buy a rope. Okay, so that's another glider component. So it looks like the glider's a little bit more involved. It's job time. We're going to want to do that right now. Now, we have a trowel on our desk, so if it's not going to give me one, we have means of doing the job still. But we at least have that bit of the quota taken care of. See if it'll give me a trowel. It did. Let's get some seeds here. We do want some inventory space open. But I'm going to go ahead and dig 3 holes. And then put 3 seeds in. I think it's a little bit quicker if you dig the holes before you put the seeds in. Okay, now we just need to do this. Might be enough. Yeah, it looks like it is enough. This job gets a lot easier when all you're having to do is... I'm going to go ahead and drop the trowel. We already have a couple in our desk, and it's not going to be a big deal if the guard finds that and picks it up. So, there we go. Oh, we should go back to the library. Now, I personally would really love to do the hang glider escape over this motorcycle escape, but it looks like the motorcycle escape, just on face value, might be easier of the two. I mean, a lot of it depends on how hard it is to fix the thing. So with the hang glider, it's just trying to figure out how do I get up to the roof to be able to actually use it. It might take quite a bit of crafting to be able to pull it off too. We're almost to our next thing, which I'm not too familiar with the schedule yet, so I'm not exactly sure what it is. Exercise time, okay. Well, I'll go there. And maybe hammer out a little bit of stats until we get exhausted. And then I'll jump in the shower, which is on the way to the book shelf. Okay, so... okay, nothing on that guy. Alright, let's actually use this opportunity to search some of these desks. Okay, we're looking for one more paint can. Nothing yet. And then anything that would help us as far as tools go. Like a rope would be nice. Nothing interesting there. We're on to free time. Get a little bit of yelled at there. That's the biggest problem with the cells here, is getting out of them is a little bit tricky. So that you are avoiding... Oh, there's a rope right there. Avoiding the guard yelling at you. Okay, I don't think a battery is going to be important. I'm not exactly sure what we need to make that hang glider. Timbers might be important. Let me take a look at that. So that's under craft. And it was this. So we need what looks like dowels. Where are they? I mean, I know how to make tool handles. Oh, what is that? Rocket thruster. Huh. Okay. Not exactly sure where you get the materials for that. I've never seen that before. Alright, we're gonna have to keep an eye out for that. It might be a special item that we could only get from buying things. So that's something I may have to keep an eye out for. Okay, so as far as I can see, there's no way to make those dowels, so... Alright, good to know. We check this. Oh, there's a tube of glue, so I might want to pick that up. I haven't been thinking about it, but we should probably be looking for toilet paper too, and I probably come across them and just not thought about it. So that's my bad if that's the case. Because either way, we want to try the vent cover thing. In my opinion, that is one possible way of getting out of this prison. So put that there. Put that there. We definitely want that. Tube of glue. Things that we don't need, I'm going to start pulling. So this we don't need. This we don't need. I'll grab the trowel because I don't think that's going to be useful. And the things I don't want, I'm just going to stick in somebody else's desk. So... Oh, did I accidentally take the tube of, the toilet paper? That was dumb. We actually want that. It was the comb I wanted to take. Did we get in trouble for standing on top of the desk? I sure hope not. I think we did, because we built up some heat there. So, that's good to know. Don't stand on top of the desk if the camera can see you. Alright. Out of curiosity, where does this vent go? It just goes within the little dorm, cell, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Let's go read up again. That rope is the more important thing that we found. I'm also not really all that worried about the trowel because I can get one anytime I want. More or less. I don't know if we're going to need 70 intellect to get out of this prison, but... I wonder what the rocket is for. Is that for, like, signaling? I mean, this is a POW camp. Maybe you signal a rescue? That might be needed for the hang glider, too. I don't really know. Guess we'll find out. Okay. We're almost done with free time here. Okay, dinner. This is a good opportunity to get our stamina back up. And while I'm working on that, I'm going to take a look at the crafting menu again. Okay. So, glider's skin, fairly easy. I don't think any of these other things are really for the glider. We have the glider frame, but you're eventually gonna need the actual construction of the glider, right? Which I would imagine would be the next level up. Right? At least it should be. I mean, it should be in here somewhere. I don't see it. We do have grappling hook too, so that is another thing that we can do with the rope. So the rope is still going to be useful regardless. Alright, well, as I said, I'm not seeing it, but doesn't mean it's not there. Sometimes you just have to look through the crafting menu carefully, because there's a lot of stuff there. Okay, we've got 3 things to pick. And we're almost done with our job quota already. It looks like we're just going to need 1 thing of seeds planted. Granted, planting more seeds makes our job easier later. I'm going to have to go get the trowel. I'm not going to take the chance that the trowel will be there the next time I press that thing. Again, it seems almost random what you're going to get out of it. So I think the game sometimes bugs out. I think the idea is it's supposed to know when you have a trowel and when you don't. And I guess we're going to have to keep 1 trowel on our desk always, just in case this happens, because not doing my quota is going to kind of piss me off a little bit. But let's go ahead and get our trowel out. I'm going to have to be very careful, though, that I don't accidentally dig somewhere, because I've done that before, and it's a good way to get yourself in trouble. So okay, there's our job quota done. We need to take this back to my desk just so that we keep a hold of it. I'll go ahead and drop the seeds somewhere so that we don't have to worry about those anymore. Okay, so as far as I can tell, there's a couple things that we need still. One of which is to finish off the tin of paints, or get another one so that we can... Oh, it moves them back. Oh, that sucks. Oh, we should be able to stay out of the camera's view here. Okay, it's almost time for another thing. So it only keeps where the desks are. In our main living area. That's weird. All right. Let's go back to getting our intellect up. We're almost to 70, and once we get to 70, we don't need to go any higher unless we want that blacksmith job, which I don't really feel compelled to do. And then once we get to roll call, I'll think about doing some shopping, see if we can get any of the items we need. And then we're going to need to do some exploration. See if we can get up on the roof. If we can't, then I'll just go with the motorcycle route. Almost there. Okay, I don't need to do that ever again. So that's the way to continue to go up. There's a desk in here. I'll go ahead and take a look at it, because there's no camera in here to stop me. Another rope. I don't know if we're going to want that. I'm tempted to grab it anyway, but... damn it, I will. Okay. Let me take a look at the map here real quick. I see a vent. There may be a way to get into the area that I'm here, that's here, through the vent system. Or at least up to the next floor. So, we go down to vent 1. We can see that there's a vent that comes up here. Then if we go to floor 2... oh, interesting. That doesn't seem to line up. Where does that vent go? Because the vent below doesn't look like it matches up. Here's the vent. And if we go up to the next floor, that's over here somewhere. Unless that's just a bad representation. But there's a vent here, and there's a vent here, and a vent here. Now, I don't know what the point... as far as floor 3 goes, it doesn't look like there's any vents, so... alright. Not really sure what to think. Now, is there a reason we'd want to go any of these areas? Well, this is locked off. This is not. There's a vent here, too. Vent here. Vent there. Here's the generator. Alright, let's go to roll call. That'd be a good idea. Oh, that's contraband. We're gonna need to go around. Which we've already seen we can do. We just have to go up this way and take a little bit longer of a route. I'm really tempted to try the... escape that goes through the vent now. Because it's getting to the point where... I don't know if I can pull off the other one. Because I don't know how to make the frame. Oh, I was supposed to check the shopping situation. Oh, we can see what this guy has. He's a paint can. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go the motorcycle route just because I'm not exactly sure how we do the other one, so... Oops. I'm gonna get rid of these timbers because I don't think we need them. At least not yet. You know, I say that. We might end up digging here, so I'm gonna do a little bit of crafting. So, craft. Craft. We might have room for that in our secret hidey area if we get rid of one of the ropes, which we probably don't need at this point. Now, the reason I built the timber brace is I may have to dig my way out of this cell. Now, of course, if I get a red key or a yellow key, then that's not really needed, but... those are possible ways that I could get out of here. Was there a paint can just in here? No, okay. So we've got our makeshift ladder, we have our screwdrivers. Now what we really need is another thing of paper mache. So 2 paper maches equals a fake vent cover. Once we have one of those, then we're pretty much golden. But in any case, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a cut in the video here. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.